Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to share with you the most absolutely amazing news. I am celebrating one of my mentees across the waters, across the borders on her 1-year milestone celebration of stepping up, stepping out, going against the grains, and thriving beyond her limits, Miss Marvellous Dusu. Now, just to give a little backstory, this amazing young woman was introduced to me at one of the platforms of Mentor Her to Greatness. And that was one of the feature events that I was a featured speaker. And what was the most amazing thing is it didn't stop there. We had an amazing virtual connection. And from then, if you've seen her, if you've seen any of my content or her content, you know this amazing woman has spread her wings and flown and has become global. Yes, global. And I've been walking upon this amazing journey with her. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage Miss Marvellous Dusu. Hello, Miss Marvellous. How are you doing?
I'm well. It's an honor to be here. Thank you so much, Coach.
Yes, absolutely. So let's give the audience a little taste of where you are from, what about, and a little bit of who you are so we can get some backstory on what our amazing news is. Go ahead, my dear.
All right. Thank you so much, Andre. And so my name is Marvellous Dusu. I'm from Nigeria, Plateau State to be precise. And I'm Ibas by tribe. Yeah, so this is about my identity. And some years back, just like Andre just mentioned, I met Andrea in a coaching session which got placed apart, and today we're together. So, during our mentorship, I got to discover myself and begin to and ignite my dreams. And last year, July to be precise, and I had to own my dreams, and then I found out we launched what we call Thriving Beyond Limits. So Thriving Beyond Limits is a movement, it's a tribe where young people, we help young people to thrive, and through mentorship, through leadership and capacity building, we do community impact, and just to help people to see life beyond themselves, to find healings. And truly, I'm so excited to be in your midst. Milestone have come true for me, and this has been possible because Andrea have been here to support, to encourage, to mentor, and to guide me. So this is just a little I could say about me. Thank you.
Excellent. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful, amazing woman, we have crossed our paths and we're able to see beyond limits her potential, her presence, her voice, and her legacy. Now, Marvellous, when we first started, how did we start the journey? What were some of the steps that you had taken to take the initiative to involve and envision thriving beyond limits? What were some of the key points that we worked on in the beginning of your journey?
Wow. So if I should just look back, I'm so excited to see, because then it was looking so difficult. First, you have to make me draft. I remember the first time when you asked me to write things about myself, what I'll achieve in a week, daily, and monthly, yearly, in how many years. And I got to understand that truly sometimes we think we know ourselves, but there's more about ourselves that we don't know. Yeah, we want to dream, we want to achieve things, but truly we don't really know. We might say we know, but truly we've not really put things in place. And through this mentorship, I think that has really helped me to to be able to reorder myself to say, okay, I have a plan for how I spend my day, my week. So I could just easily pinpoint it. But before now, I just live life like that. I just how the day goes. Yeah, sometimes so everything can just come in between. But I've got to understand that planning your life. So I had to dream, I had to go within to begin to discover a lot of things. Okay, this is what I really love. So wishes were dear, I had aspiration, but truly putting the work. At a point I was so confused, I don't know what to do next. So I was fall in confusion, having a lot of desires of things to do, but don't even know how to go about it. But through this journey, I think I was able to put in a lot of things and then know that okay, I'm picking this at this point. Okay, at this point, this is what I'll be doing. At the next point, this is what I'll be doing. So the authenticity in it and the reality in it really made this journey very easy for me. And I really am so excited that our path crossed through this journey. And today I'm happy to say that yes, this is a dream come true because I'm able to continue to draft, and then I am not just doing this, but I'm helping other people to see that yes, there's a life ahead of us and everything is achievable when you're so intentional. So I think this is just a little. There are quite a lot of things that I've done through this journey.
Excellent. Yeah, no, absolutely. And through this journey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we are on two parts of the world. I'm in North America and she's in Africa. But that didn't stop our consistency, our competency, our confidence, and our communication. As you can see, sometimes it's difficult to connect with individuals on the other side of the world because
Andrea, I
of.
don't know if you're there, or is it the network?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what has happened is, was telling the audience, despite the different locations that we're in Africa and America, that as you can see, just as an example, the internet has been somewhat unstable, but through our consistency, our communication, our confidence, and our competency, today marks a year that you have come out into your own, come into the forefront.
Over to you, ma'am.
Yes, thrive before limits, and then build your own platform, thriving beyond limits. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here on the stage, here we have welcome to the tribe, the TBL tribe. And here we talk about we were able to gain the experiences from Marvellous, the stories, the hardships, the heartaches, and the heartfelt emotions that she had embodied through this journey, the mentorship journey, and build upon her own. She had brought into there the mission, her vision, her calling, and her message. And what has been amazing is over the recent couple of months, she has been successfully able to connect with fellow mentees, fellow global tribal leaders, and begin to start facilitating and hosting her own webinar. So, in that regard, Miss Marvellous, are you still able to hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so I have on the screen, if you can see, a little bit about how we came to be, how you've been able to take your stories and create this TBL tribe. So I'm going to turn it over to you with the platform there to give a little bit about a 1 or 2 minute excerpt of how you came to formulate Thriving Beyond Limits. Over to you, my dear.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yes, no problem. So what I was asking is to share with the audience how you were able to develop Thriving Beyond Limits based on our connections and your story. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Andrea. So, concerning Concerning TBL, I think TBL came about just like I I shared last year. That's around July. That's 16th July. So exactly a year now. So before now, I've been going through coaching with Andrea, and then we came to a point where after all of those things, so it is part of what I've drafted, that this is some of the things I want to achieve in life. So and then it came, and then she it came to that point. I think I was so nervous. Sorry,
Okay, continue. You were saying how you were
sorry,
so
I lost
nervous.
connection.
It's okay. Go ahead.
All right, I'm back. All right then. So interruption. So at that moment, I had to take the challenge, and I know be taking one step because she is just like chewing a bitter color. So the reality dawned on me that okay, even though it was drafted, written, but when it came to executing, okay, this is the time. Okay, we've gone through this. This is what you want to achieve daily. This is what you achieve this and this moment. Okay, and then we'll be having webinar, I think, where she'll be helping me to really come on the global stage and teaching me how to really go about developing my character, my skills, and my abilities. So at that moment, I got to see that one of the things I so desire to see other people grow. I am so passionate about young people and to helping them, and most especially as one who have gone through mental and challenges. I saw okay, there's a need for me to be in that space and to help other people and to create a space for people to find place for healings. And just like Andrea will tell us in her message, she said and choose to play not the hurt, not the hurt, but through the power of forgiveness. So I have to start learning to forgive myself, learning to press play. Yeah. So TBL came from that, and from that very moment when I knew it was my time to press play, even though it was really very hard. But with the help of an Andrea, she encouraged me that I have the ability. She so much believed in me. I will not forget the message and the word she used. She was like, "Yeah, I believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. So I believe in you. You could do this." And I think that was the ginger for me. I was like, okay, yeah. So even though I feel I'm not doing enough, I don't even have what it takes to do this, but someone is saying he believes in me. So even if I'm crashing, I know someone is there to hold my hand. So I had to just go into this, and then yeah, I'm so happy because at a point throughout this year, and Andrea was not here, but I knew that in her mentorship and her guide had her her message always ringing me, and it really helped me throughout this journey. Even when she was behind the scene, even when I felt at the point I see, wow, so she she brought me here and she disappeared. I know, okay, there was a lot of things, but I knew it was the moment where there was a lot of things that have been instilled in me that I need to give out to the world. So I'm happy that we've gone through this journey. Yes, with with the help of God, we've gone really far, and this is really a reality for me. And if if I could just say anybody, just believe in yourself. And it's good to have a tribe of people that believe in you. Truly, it's an encouragement for you to keep moving. And that's how TBL came to be, because I knew somebody believed in me, and I knew that I carried a message. She told me you carry a message that the world need to hear, and you are sent for a message. You are sent for this generation. And I so much believe, because through Tribel, we have seen a lot of people coming to say, okay, yeah, maybe because you dared it, so I am daring now. So we are raising a lot of leaders, not just ordinary leaders, but people that are healed. A lot of initiative, a lot of things are coming up because people have been hurt before. But can you be healed that anything that is coming out is for you to really genuinely help, not it's not from a point of revenge. And that's the message I'm passing out, to give space for people to heal beyond their limitations, to heal from everything that have hurt them, from everything that have limited them, and to open a community where we could join hands and support one another. So it's a team of supporting one another. So you have what it takes to support somebody, and we together will continue to help people to thrive beyond their limitations. So I think that's just a little story I could share from how this came to be. And I'll keep on saying thank you, Andrea, for believing in me here. So this coaching have really been an inspiration. So thank you, Andre, and over to you, Mer.
Yes, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. My amazing, amazing mentee that I am honored to walk beside through thick and thin, good and bad, take a hiatus, come back, and she's still flourishing. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take a moment now to make a brief announcement. Please tune in if you can see this. She is having her several flyer, but this is her annual webinar that Miss Marvellous and Thriving Beyond Limits is focusing on. Today, Thursday, July 16th at 7 p.m. Please check it out. If you haven't, please check it out and tune in. If you have any questions, reach out to Miss Marvellous. She's got an amazing tribe behind her, as well as my sisterhood and brotherhood over in Africa. We are doing amazing things. She has launched her business. It is now a flourishing year that she has expanded across the waters and borders, and is now a global entrepreneur, up and coming, thriving beyond limits. That is a journey walker from Press Play, Plan Life According to You. Check out her webinar. And she has other ones in queue that have been done collectively with me, as well as other affiliates and associates worldwide. This is why I believe in you and the legacy that I want to lead for younger generations, young people, people who are stuck, people who are struggling, that it is possible. And I encourage you to walk this journey through the mentality of aim high, aim, authentically integral mindset, because your story is your own, but it can help someone across the waters and across the borders. Ladies and gentlemen, this flyer will be found in the post. Ms. Marvellous will comment the contact information, registration information, time, all the good things. And one thing that I am proud to share with Miss Marvellous, she is also a international radio and podcast TV in Africa that we debuted some time back on the African portal with Joshua Alawasan and Dare. So, Miss Marvellous, I want to take the moment globally and now to thank you for believing in me and walking this amazing journey as you took the path less traveled, the journey of the power of healing towards forgiveness and empowering yourself so you can thrive beyond your limits. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing segment. If you want to be a part of this global movement, this global tribe, choosing to press play, plan life according to you, take the initiative today and join Miss Marvellous and myself as we make great impact and influence upon one another. Miss Marvellous, I'm going to turn it over to you. Some final words, how they can reach you, a message, and your takeaway from being a journey with Press Play. Back to you, my dear.
Thank you so much, Andre. So I just have a message for the world, is to tell you is to try beyond limits. The world have a lot of things to limit us, but we are not limited. As far as your mind can believe it, you could do it. And you have a team of people that are ready to believe in you. Andrea, I believe in you. I believe in you. And I believe that together we continue to thrive beyond limits. That is my message. And We'll continue to work together with a lot of people, and I'm open for collaboration. I'm open for a lot of projects. So we're planning for a community projects. That's one of the major things we do, is to help most young people to see reason for them to thrive beyond limits. So we work with people that are skilled in different aspects, and then we take the project to their community, take it to their doorstep, and then help them to try beyond limit, just like Andret's reach out to me. So I'm reaching out to a lot of people. And you can find me on Facebook, Marvellous Dusu. You'll find me on Instagram, and even on LinkedIn. You'll see Marvellous Dusu, and you could connect from there. Please be part of this webinar tonight, and by 7 p.m. West African time, and we will celebrate our 1 year anniversary. So today we are 1 year, and we are celebrating impact, we are celebrating growth, and we are celebrating transformation, because a lot of life, we have thousands of people just in this 1 year whose life have been impacted. And I want you to be part of this tribe, and I want you to um, believe in my coach. Please open yourself for mentorship. Please, you could sign up, and I'm sure you could be the next person here telling you, sharing your story, because she's always there to support you and to be authentic in your story. And I'm saying thank you, Andrea, for believing in me. I want to say thank you to my volunteers. Yeah, I think after that, a lot of people signed up to volunteer. So I'm here to say thank you to all my volunteers. Thank you to all my support team. Thank you to everyone who have been part of TBL in one way, to our speakers, to our mentors, to those who are to our partners. I want to say thank you so much for believing in TBL, and together we'll continue to thrive. Thank you, and stay blessed.
Thank you, Miss Marvelous. It is an honor and pleasure to continue to walk beside you every step of the way, as you have taken the initiative, the movement, and be part of the legacy as you chose to press play. Plan life according to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our segment of another celebration of one of my mentees across the waters, across the borders, celebrating her 1 year milestone celebration at ChAMpion in her own right, Miss Marvellous Dusu. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Join both of us, because we are going to make great impact and influence globally across the world. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Be well. Our information will be found in the links. Thank you.